You know what, I tell you what, that crossing to Jadely Porter in Port Elizabeth, I feel thoroughly cheated. She's talking about these 67-meter long flagpoles, but she has to send pictures because FOMO is getting the better of me right now. Absolutely want to see what that looks like. If you're around PE and you around that area, send us those pictures so we can all have a look at what it is that you all are so excited about today. And from PE, back to Cape Town now. The Mandela celebrations are, of course, taking place all over the country. And in Cape Town is where we find our reporter Mariska Botha once again. And Mariska there in Wetton, and she is with a guest there to tell us a little bit more about this initiative that is spearheaded by Good Hope FM. Mariska?
Yes, exactly. As you said, the Good Hope FM in partnership with Water for Cape Town, they reached out to their listeners, their clients and their staff to collect essential needs that organizations would need to keep going. Organizations that look after the most vulnerable in society. And this morning, they are all gathered here around. They're going to have a breakfast, and it's a lovely warm atmosphere, exactly what I think Madiba would have wanted, the spirit of giving happening here. And there's 67 pallets behind us that will be donated to each of those 67 charities that were selected by Good Hope FM, and one of them is Loaves and Fishes, and we're going to speak to Briva Papier, who's a house mother at the Renewal Centre of Loaves and Fishes, just to tell us a little bit more about what her organisation is about. Briva, thank you so very much for speaking to us this morning. Loaves and Fishes, what is it all about?
Good morning. Loaves and Fishes is a renewal centre for the homeless, all the people that have difficulty in all walks of life and want to renew their lives, but also pick up needs a second chance in life. So we a shelter.
So what exactly do you do there? We spoke a little bit earlier and you said that it's not just a case of coming in and getting a bed and something to eat. They actually have to participate in programs. What does that entail?
Because some of them come from situations and they need to renew themselves. Some come from rehabs and others do not. So we put them in programs with other organizations like the Cape Town Drug Centre, U-Turn. They are the other organizations that we work with. They must do the programs while they live. We take them on for 6 months. They can stay there and do the recovery program. So it's all about the programs to lift themselves up so that they can help themselves.
And what are the kinds of needs that you have at Loaves and Fishes? How can people help on this Mandela Day?
First of all, we need donations to sponsor people to live there. We do ask a fee, and because the homeless do not have money, we have needs like blankets, bedding, food, and toiletries is one of the big needs. Toiletries, especially those that comes from the street, they have the need, don't have toiletries. So that's one of the big needs.
How long have you been in existence, and how great is the need out there for a centre like yours?
Oh, very, very big. We are 21 years in existence. This year, the 1st of June, was 21 years, and the need is so big. Sometimes it's sad to say no, like now over the winter period, we don't take on because there's no bed space. We do take 40 people in our care, but 30 is men and 10 ladies in our centre. But at this time of the year, we cannot take on, but the need is so big. There is just more and more people who need help, who realize they need help.
And your centre is also really about second chances, isn't it?
That's right, yes. Yeah. Yes, it's them realizing they need to pick themselves up and they need to find a way out for themselves to get up and to walk. So we just encourage, guide, and just see to them that they find. A lot of them come back and say thank you and just come and visit.
That was Briva Papier from the organization Loaves and Fishes. It's a renewal center where it's all about second chances. And on a day like today, organizations like that need help and assistance. Maybe just go out and find out what organizations like that is about. What do they need? Do they need assistance? Do they need volunteers? If there's any other day in the year where it's the perfect day to go out and help, today is the day. And with that, we're going to an ad break.